Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Lorraine here, just doing an update on my garden for January. And as you can see in front of me, I've got my rosemary. This is coming on really well. Looks like I've got lots of new little shoots coming on. I did cut this back quite a lot, and I've got quite a lot that I dried off in my shed. But that's all sort of spurting out again. And then coming along down here on the ground, I mean, I'm not quite sure what this plant is. I don't know whether it's sort of like a viola or something like that. I'm not quite sure. And then these here, I can't remember what I planted, but I've checked on my phone and they're coming up as sort of like lilies. I won't know till they actually come through, like the actual flower. And then coming along, as you can see here, I've now got my mint starting to come through. I've started to get all new shoots on my lavender, so really pleased with that. I think I may need to cut some of this back a little bit more. I did think that I cut enough back. And then coming along, some more of this ground plant, which I believe could be viola or something like that. And then coming along, my chives are looking quite sorry for themselves at the moment, but hopefully they'll all spring back into action soon. And then coming along, I've got my blueberry plant, and as you can see, if I come up close, I've started to get all new shoots from it, so I'm looking forward to that. And I've got this little section that is already, I don't think it's like a flower, I think just a new shoot which is all spreading out, so I expect that all these other shoots will be like that, so really looking forward to that this year. I mean, I have started to do a little bit of gardening, because I'm hoping that, as you can step back, all of this I want to sort of cement together and then put it on top, and then fill all this area with additional soil, and then eventually either my blueberry plant can go there or my lavender. I haven't made my mind up, and I might even change my mind going through. Then coming along, I've got my little flower area. I've got my little coniferous trees here. Can't remember which ones they were, I will have to double check. But then coming along, I believe this plant is a periwinkle, I think. I didn't actually plant this in here, or did I? I can't remember. It just started growing, because I've got another section growing in another part of the garden, which I know I didn't really plant in. It's just grown, so. And then coming along, I've started to get bud on this glorious plant. I can't remember what this is, but I know I put a lot of bulbs and that in, like crocuses, irises, tulips, etc. And I will have to check to see what this is. And I can't remember what came up on my phone, but coming along, I've got another one here. Oh, this is a dianthus. Oh, maybe that's a dianthus as well, actually, because that looks very similar. Because I know I did put a couple in, so that one there and then that one there, and this is really spreading out, this one, so I'm really chuffed with that. I'm not sure what this is. I think this could be like probably a wild blackberry growing. I'll have to take that out. And then, as you can see, I've got all my bulbs starting to come through, which was a mixture, as I said, of crocus, irises and tulips I've put in. So, oh, and my little cat's decided to come out and say hello, find out who I'm talking to, be nosy, and I'm just talking into the phone. Say hello, Lily. And then coming along, I've got some more, I think they're my crocuses coming along. And then coming along, these are my red hot pokers, looking quite sorry for themselves at the moment, as you can see. But hopefully they'll all spring back into action soon. And I'm really gutted with the cold weather that we've had, which you do expect, and I've had to cut back all the leaves on my plant that my man gave me. And my mind's gone a complete blank and I can't remember what it is. Is it no, not tulips, a lily plant, that's it. Peace lily, I think it is. And really gutted because it was coming along really lovely. I mean, as you can see, the actual centerpiece now is just so thick. It's really thickened up from the middle. So I'm hoping that all new leaves will grow from the centre point. I mean, I don't think I've got any growing at the moment, I can't really see. But hopefully I should get all new shoots and it will come back. And then I've got a plant over the back here. The other one that I planted in just didn't make it, unfortunately. So I did leave the label there. Can't find the name of it. Clematis or clematis, however it's meant to be pronounced. So I cut that back halfway, so hopefully this will all start springing. Oh, just noticed, look, it's already starting to spring into action. Oh wow. Oh, we're well chuffed with that, because they do recommend to cut this back halfway to the actual size that it is, and that's pretty much halfway. When I think how tiny it was when I first put it in. And then obviously the one here, unfortunately, just didn't make it. But I have got some of this other plant growing, which I might remove. I haven't made my mind up, or I might even trade it up, this metal frame that I've got. So I have got some more of it over here as well. Can't remember what plant it was. I don't think I even put it in the ground, it's just grown on its own. The same as this one here, this has grown on its own. This comes out in a lovely like purpley flower, which is really quite nice in the summer. I will have to check to find out some more of these names of these plants that I haven't put in. And then obviously, I can't remember the name of this one, comes up in a lovely gold flower. And I can't remember the name of the plant. But as you can see, I've got a lot more of my bulbs coming through there as well. These must be my irises, I would think, because they're quite long, and I remember my irises coming or growing that way. And then this is the little fern that my man gave me. This is really doing well, so looks quite happy at the moment, so that looks quite nice and green. It's a lovely lime green, beautiful colour, whereas the other, like the ferns that I've got, are like a darker green. Well, I call them Christmas trees. Anyway, coming along is my mum's elephant ears. I did have to cut some of the leaves back, because as you can see with this one, this is starting to sort of go black, and quite a few of the leaves have gone black because of the sudden drop in temperature. But you know what I did notice, and I did put some of the leaves over a little bit more, I've actually got flowers growing on it, which I was really shocked. It looks like that colder weather has killed a little bit of it. I know there was some more flowers somewhere, I can't remember where it was. I see I had a second set of flowers on there. Oh, there they are. So I can move that and there. And see, I've got a second set growing, so really chuffed about that. And then coming along, take my glasses off my head because they're annoying me. Coming along, all of this has all now been pulled up. I've got a couple of carrots sort of growing, but I mean they're not really come to much at the moment. And eventually, if nothing else happens with them, I'm just going to pull them out and just start again. Didn't have a really good season for carrots. I don't seem to be able to grow them that well. I grew a few, which was nice because I blanched them down and we did have them for Christmas dinner, as with some of the other things. And then I've got my apple tree. This is a duo apple tree, so one side is like a eating apple and then the other side is a cooking apple. But it looks like that's all starting to spring into action as well. Look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm really pleased about that, because I'm still learning about plants and everything, and I worry that if it's like you cut things back a bit too much, you know, you'll kill it off. I don't know why I think that way. But anyway, coming along, this is the last of my purple sprouting broccoli. My Brussels plants, I have, the majority of them I have pulled up. because it's my first time growing these last year, and as you can see from my Brussels, another brassica, these ones didn't really grow very big. I don't know what the size that they're actually meant to be, but I am going to look around for other varieties, and I do watch quite a lot of people on YouTube as well and try to pick up names of varieties that grow well, so try that. But you know what I am doing, I've been picking off some of these leaves and I've been cutting them up and putting them in an omelette, really quite nice, and a little bit of salt and pepper on top. Coming along, this is my leek from last year that I let go to seed. One of the flowers I've now cut off, but I have got another one that is opening, which I'm hoping will give me lots of lovely seeds as well. And coming along, some of the seeds probably that dropped off last year, they're all coming through leeks. I need to plant some more because I do actually want them further up the garden, and use this bed for something else, because at some point this area, I'm hoping, this year, probably won't be till September, October this year, but I want to have my greenhouse here, and then I can grow sort of like my tomato plants in there, tomatoes and other things. I might try just try various different vegetables. And then coming along, I've got my grapevine. I did cut this back quite a lot this year, by halfway, because I want to get some sort of metal frame or some sort of frame, because at the moment I've just got these canes and they're not really sturdy enough, so I want to get something that's going to be a little bit more sturdy for my grapevine. And then I've got all my onions in here. As you can see, they're all sprouting lovely, and I think this might be a garlic because there's quite a few more sprouts, because I did put a few garlic in between. I have to put this back in. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's gone a little bit soft. Let's see if I can just push it in. No, it's gone a bit too soft. That's alright. I put quite a few in anyway. And then these I've got to pull up, because eventually, hopefully, my tomato plants will go here. And as you can see, this is the sorrowful sight of my Brussels, or some of them. Just didn't really. It just got munched and ruined. And then coming along, I've now got this is really growing well. This is my loganberry that my dad gave me, and it was only sort of like about here, little stem, and it's literally grown right the way over here now. So I think I'm going to have to get some more of these little fencing, whatever you want to call it, and get that up. Because that's growing really well, and I'm hoping to grow it right the way along, to be quite honest. And then here I put some more onions. Obviously you can see I did put some more Brussels plants here, because I did grow, I think, too many, or can you have too many, I don't know. And this was doing really well. This was just a cauliflower that I put in, but as you can see, the pigeons have pecked it to nothing, so I'm going to leave it in the ground, see what happens with it, and yeah, to see what happens, so the pigeons go away, because they're a nuisance, they are. Try and do one thing and feed sort of like the smaller birds, and then you end up encouraging lots of other larger birds. Pigeons are a nuisance. I've noticed I'm getting crows in the garden as well as magpies as well, and obviously they'll take food away from the smaller birds and that, and they're not very nice creatures, quite vultures I would call them. And then at the top end I finally got my blackberry plant in, and as you can see, I've still got lots of little shoots, and they look healthy, they've not died off, so hopefully this will all start really springing into action soon. I do need to read up a little bit more on blackberries. Not blackberries, sorry. Yeah. No. Not blackberries. Oh dear, I'm a silly moo. Blackcurrant, that's it. Blackcurrant. It's because I've got a lot of blackberries in the front garden that are I didn't put in, they just grew on their own. I thought, oh, lovely, blackberries. But no, this is a black currant, and it's all springing into action. Hopefully we'll get a few more shoots, but we will see what happens with that. And then coming along, I've now started to sort out all this area here. Can't really see through one of these bags that I had. The sun's quite bright. Sort of like I've now removed that, and that's all over on the other side of the garden. And this is my wild rose. I cut all this back quite a bit. Oh, I don't know what's happened here. Oh, this just put that there. There we go. It's all my wild rose, and then I've got another one just there. And then I did put some plants and other bits and pieces along here. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether things take or not here at the moment, because this is an area that will need to be dealt with, which that'll probably be next year. And then I was growing some herbs and that in this, but it's all sort of gone a bit rubbish in there, so all this will need to be emptied out. Looks like I've got an onion growing there, because I think I did put a couple of bulbs in just to see what they would do. What's the matter, Lily? What's the matter, pussycat? And then coming along, I've put some additional onions just in here temporarily, see if they take and see how they get on. And then here, this is my strawberries. As you can see, I've still got strawberries. They have been growing literally all year, and hopefully the sun will ripen these and I'll be able to pick them. I'll be picking all the old leaves off, and as you can see, I've got all like new foliage on there, so that's lovely. So coming along, I put some more onions in this little one. Eventually all this I want to do all raised beds. I'm not sure how high I'm going to do, what I'm going to grow in there. So I was going to perhaps put like peas in there and beans, but I'm not sure the depth of the root of beans, like runner beans. So I don't know how high I should actually do sort of like my raised bed here, but I'll sort all that out as we go into the summer, and yeah, one thing at a time. And then I can't remember what herb this was I put in there, but it's got a flower on it. So, oh, another little flower. Oh, that's nice. It's quite pretty, they are. Little pretty white flowers. Can't remember what herb it was then. No, I can't think. I'll have to have a look. I'll do a phone check on it. And then my ivy is sort of getting out of control. All of this, all needs to be cut back. That's the last thing that needs to be cut back. But obviously it's all coming into flower, and all the eventually that'll all be fruit for the wildlife. But all of this top section I want to cut all off this year, once it's finished fruiting, and the birds and wild animals and that have took what they wanted from it. Eventually I will trail it right the way along the wall, but keep it quite low. I mean, I would like to sort of grow it if I can and shape it sort of like a box hedge. I mean, I did mention it to my man, and he said, oh, don't be silly, you can't do that, it's a climber. I said, yeah, no, but it's not how it's growing. So anyway, see what happens. And then coming along, I've got my winter jasmine. This is now slowly coming to an end, the winter jasmine. It's, oh, I don't know, I've still got a little flower there. I've got some more flowers opening. Oh, okay. But this has done really well, lots of lovely little flowers. Because this actually grew right the way over to this section just here. So that's good, what 1, 2, 3, 4, a good, what, 6 foot, I would say, 5, 6 foot. And I obviously cut all this back and got this plastic stuff and shaped it all and put some slate in there. And then I've got to redo all this this year, get some more. So I only done it temporarily, because I mean it's quite expensive, this slate per bag. I think it's like £10, something like that it was. I think I've got it from Wix. So I'm going to get a couple more bags this year and just top it up as and when I can afford it. And I've just noticed more of this grown. Oh no, it's not grown, it's just the end of it. It's okay. I can put that up in compost in a minute. But yeah, that's pretty much how my garden's growing and how it is in January. I have got some other bulbs growing here as well, so can't remember, what did I put in there? Irises I think I put in there. I'm not sure, I can't remember if I put crocuses or not. So I think it's just a couple of irises that I had spare. And so yeah, that is my garden. Oh, and I've got some snapdragons that I planted in there as well. We shall see if they come up. Because I think it was seeds that my man gave me, because he's got some on his balcony. So I do want to do a video of his balcony if he'll let me, because he's just got some fantastic plants. Because anything that he can bonsai, he bonsais it. He's got, I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, he's got a an orange plant, and it actually bore fruit this year, not this year, last year, sorry, and they're still on there, and I actually tasted one and they were really quite tangy. They're only tiny, about the size of a marble, I would say. So what, about 12 mil, 20 mil, something like that, the size of them. I suppose you could eat them like you would a kumquat, to be quite honest. I do actually want to get one of those plants, a kumquat, because I do like kumquats. So my dad got a kumquat tree, and you know, when it did fruit, eventually fruit, we all sort of managed to try one, or those that whoever wanted to try one. It was really quite nice, quite an extraordinary flavour they are. So I'd like to get a kumquat tree. And that, yeah, so that is my garden. I hope everyone has a lovely day. It's lovely and sunny down here in London, so take care everyone, bye.